Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and friends beyond the binary. We're here, we're queer, we're full of fear because we have an anxiety disorder. Also, this is, it's been a hot minute since I've casted, but NGS Season 20 just started, and this is Game 1 for a lot of teams this week. So we have a good one on our hands here, Heavy Hitters against Kugelblitz. I figured, hey, while we're waiting for the last player in the lobby, maybe go over the maps. That would be a good call, wouldn't it? So yeah, coin flip. Actually, Kugelblitz won it, but went for map pick. They picked Dragonshire. The bans for this best of three are Sky Temple and Cursed Hollow, banned out by Kugelblitz, and Heavy Hitters banned out Battlefield of Eternity and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Which interesting. I feel like I love BOE, but I'm just garbage at it. And then Tomb of the Spider Queen, I have a great time, but pretty much only if I play Junkrat. So this is gonna be fun. It looks like the lobby just filled out. Both teams calling ready. I guess I need to be like, caster ready, smiley face. Perfect. So yeah, bear with me, chat. It's been a hot minute since I've casted, but also sleep doesn't exist for me. So yeah, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. How are you doing, Psycho? I'm doing my best. All right. I'm excited. So map 1, Dragonshire, one of my favourite maps. I love seeing things like a Chromie. I'm on a Chromie kick though, but Chromie is a fantastic anchor on Dragonshire and bot. I mean, just like Junkrat, just like Zagara. But this is obviously like heroic, also hugely intimidated to be casting a heroic game. I'm just going to put that out there. So if you pick up on any nerves, it's because it's a heroic div game and I am but a lowly pawn, PAW, and you know, looks like we're getting into it. So ready. I am on a 30-second delay, so do bear that in mind. I'll have an announcement probably pop up in chat every few minutes or so just to remind folks. But I'm not ignoring you, trust me. Anyway, let's get into draft. Okay. What are we... One sec. Technical issues for some reason. Window capture, alright. Hey, Lime. Yeah, of course. So there's one... I tested everything, and then there's one technical issue, which is... Can't see draft for some reason. Why is it blacking out? Weird. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Let's just capture the display. There we go. Let's do that, shall we? We figured it out in the end. Thanks for bearing with me, team. Okay, right. So, left side, Heavy Hitters, banning out Probius. Clearly, that, I mean, you're going to see that in NGS, but because I am not familiar with all of the players in both of the teams, I can't say who that Probius is banning out, but clearly it's banning out someone on the enemy team. Someone loves their little probe on the enemy team. And Kugelblitz, red team right side, banning out Garrosh first pick. Lost Vikings. Damn, somebody on Kugelblitz is playing some funny stuff. Funny in a good way, you know? Love seeing like odd heroes like that be played more and more. And I do think that Lost Vikings on Dragonshire, it's like Lost Vikings on Dragonshire and Lost Vikings on Braxis are just evil. Evil. Like, if you're good at them, absolutely dominant in the offlane on those 2-lane maps, and then Mephisto being banned out in that second spot by Kugelblitz. That's a ban against Narg. Okay, got you. Thanks, Lime. Got behind the scenes. NGS aficionado, caster aficionado. Throwing out them insights. I appreciate you. Okay, first pick. Heavy Hitters. What's it going to be? Oh, very close to a Probius. One trick, more just a confident main. I see. Okay, Foo's picking up Hanzo. Do love me some Hanzo. What are they going to respond with? Yeah, it's I'm super excited to be casting again, honestly. It's been a hot minute. I don't think I've casted for like two seasons. Time flies. Okay, so Kaylee looking in Anduin, Nog looking in Junkrat. Love both heroes. Junkrat, obviously everybody hates him when you play against him. I imagine it is probably that, but turned up to 11 in the hands of Nog. I think that's how. I hope that's saying your name right. I apologize if it's not. Whereabouts locking into Hacker as a second pick for heavy hitters. My favorite offlaner, actually. And Tizo Pack locking in Moradin. Moradin, classic. Really good control of that. The Death Dorito on the bottom half of the map on Dragonshire. Really good at holding vision and being able to get out there. So final ban coming out from Kugelblitz. What's up still? Healer. We're gonna ban a healer maybe. Goddamn rubbish rodent. Yeah, so the Bright Wing ban coming out there. Junkrat's so good. I have so much fun on Junkrat. I don't think he might be the most fun for me, honestly, in the game. Shenanigans. Captain Shenanigans. And the final ban, what is... Tank's still up for Kugelblitz, so I wonder if it'll be a tank ban. Offlane. Offlane's still up too. What doesn't the hacker want to go into? Okay, Stitches ban, that makes sense. This is a small map. Easier to hawk over walls on small maps like this. Oh god, there's Junkrat hate coming out in the chat. Oh no. What have we started? Oh god. Alarak, let's go. I haven't asked anybody about their opinion on Alarak's changes in the last patch or the patch before. I can't remember. I know they broke it for a minute, didn't they? And then they fixed it. Anyway, anti-entropy locking in Alarak, Brandon locking in Anubarak there. I wonder what offlaner then. Arcane 13th. Yeah, never mind. Big hook ban. Absolutely. Oh, look at that. Xanthanarium locking in Cassia and Drunk Unicorn locking in the panda. Well, one of the pandas. Lily. Damn. Oh, I'm so excited now getting to see a Lily in coordinated play. What? Oh, sorry, I think my sound's off. Sorry if the balancing's dodgy. Sometimes the game is too loud. Yeah, let me know. Turned it up a little bit. Ah, Arcane locking in Blaze. Perfect. That goes with Anubarak really well because I found Anubarak can just kind of be exploded pretty quick. But if he's got somebody else up there, I feel like he benefits potentially like the most out of any other tank almost. Having somebody else beefy up there. To be fair, it is Dragonshire, so it is gonna typically it's that four man in the bottom. But we'll see how they play it. Not the fun panda. I love Chen. I love Chen so much. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I mean, I like playing her though, to be fair, but it could be because as a healer, you kind of get pigeonholed into one or two. So whenever I play something different, that includes Lily, I'm like, what is this? What is this life? Yeah, Junkrat's a good hero, but multi-mobile traps that silence you while rooted are possibly the worst mechanic combination in the game for playing against it. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. Multiple traps that root and silence. It's just a little bit, you know. Hey ho. This is where we gotta see if I remember the buttons. Okay, so on the right side, on the red team, on Kugelblitz, we have Storm Brandon on Anubarak, Nog, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, on Junkrat, Arcane 13th on Blaze, Kaylee on Anduin, and Anti-Entropy on Alarak. And on the left side, on the blue team, on Heavy Hitters, we've got Whereabouts on the Hacker, Booves on Hanzo, Xanthanarium on Cassia, Drunk Unicorn on Lily, and Teaser Paco on Murden. Light smiles upon the just. Indeed it does. Indeed it does, Kelly. Aggressive burrow. Nice. And an aggressive charge from Blaze, getting tongued toward their gate, but then pulled back by Anduin. Nobody dying yet. Another aggressive E, another aggressive E. Blaze and Anubrak and Alarak following up there, trying to get Xanthanarium. Not quite, though. I like it spicy. Seeing if we can get this Tizo Paco here. Silent so we can't jump over the wall. But his buttons come back up and he gets out safely. Can't wait to be yelled at for buttons. Honestly, Lime, yeah. If I accidentally click on a hero and I'm locked on their camera, I will scream at you. And you'll just be like, see, I'm loving these aggressive burrows. Honestly. Root there onto Xantharium. Junkrat booping him over. Not quite enough damage to finish. Oh my gosh, that's what happens if Hanzo just is allowed to free cast into Junkrat. Junkrat and Alarak going down, so that's some sadism. I mean, I'm not even sure if they got sadism to lose up until that point. Either way, that's a 2-for-0 trade in favor of Heavy Hitters. Got Foos starting their siege camp, Heavy Hitter siege camp, over here. And Nog starting the siege camp, just a little bit later for Kugelblitz on the right side. Hmm, 2v3 down here in Kugelblitz's favor. I think they know that as well. Tizo Paco getting... always saving that E though to get out. Easy peasy. Click E. If it doesn't work, 4, then E. Watch me forget. Watch me forget. So, Xanthanarium and... I should just use hero names. Cassia and Lily getting their bruiser camp for Heavy Hitters. It's going to go up the top lane, and actually we're 2v1 in now. Heavy Hitters into the Blaze, getting that top channel. One shrine apiece to either team. Foos is getting chased through the jungle there. Almost missed it. Brandon and Anti-Entropy picking up that kill. Though Cassia getting a counter kill down in bot. My apologies for missing that one. That's Junkrat going down. So 1 for 1. Trade, even though they're on different sides of the map. Blaze is back on this top one. For the red team. But blue team still holding that bot one there. So we're at stalemate still. Blue team are going to get 7s just before red team. That's a lot of beetles. I just noticed that Anubrak picked beetles at level 1. So, Heavy Hitters do have that level 7 advantage just. Who's trying to cap, thinks... has a different idea, backs off. Tizo Paco picking out Alarak, but KLA picking out the pole. First objective then going over to the side of Heavy Hitters. Let's see where they take it. Oh, Anubrak in a bit of a spot there. No problem, not even worried about it. Dragon tried to kick Alarak, but Alarak went behind the wall, so then the dragon did a little dance. Got Anubrak looking for something, potentially. Okay, booting Alarak away. Yeah, Hanzo and this Dragon Knight's probably going to have to be careful a little bit. Not the easiest get out of the Dragon Knight, unless you're near a wall, and then you can just D over it, right? So it looks like Kugelblitz are actually... Dragon's almost over. I was going to say I thought they were giving that structure mid, but I don't think the Dragon has the juice left in it. Okay, Foo's out safely. I think there was a Dahaka rotation there, but Blaze was like, not today. Fu's doing an aggressive jump over the wall there. And while I'm looking absolutely, like, the off lane, Lily goes down. And the bot, Tizo is in a tough spot. Has already jumped, I think. Burrow misses, gets pulled back by Alarak, and that's a dead Moradin. So 2-for-0 trade in favor of Kugelblitz. And it looks like they are looking for more here. Good visionary from Fuse. Ooh, nice pull by Alarak. Followed up by a nice burrow to dodge the silence. I think the hacker's getting out of that one. Cassia making some progress on Heavy Hitterz siege camp in the bot lane. It's back to camp duty for both teams, I think. Because you've got Blaze doing the bruiser camp for Kugelblitz. And the rest of the team doing the siege camp for Kugelblitz. Are they going to be invaded? Is Heavy Hitterz going to look for the invade? Ah, big arrow, big stun arrow. Tizo Paco in. Pull from KLA. They also got the camp, so red team actually got the camp. Valkyrie out, Light Bomb out. Beyblade out from Junkrat. The hacker incredibly low. Moradin low goes down. Good web onto Cassia there. 2-for-0 trade so far. My favorite Kugelblitz. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a dead Lily. That's a dead Lily, and it's not looking good for Cassia here either. Unfortunately, that ult by Alarak does miss, but I'm sure he probably wanted me not to point that out. I apologize. So what was that? 4-for-0 trade in favor of Kugelblitz, and they got the siege camp bot too. So really good job there. Alarak and Ubrak looking for something mid. Did not find it. Fuse had the scent. Oh, Seth, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. It's heroic. Best of 3. Heavy Hitterz against Kugelblitz. Hi, Amy. Oh, an Ubrak already channeling. Alarak may be paying the price for it. No. Held that line very well. Second objective going over to Kugelblitz. Hope everybody's doing well. That is a kicked Fuse right into the middle of the red team. Oh my goodness. That was an amazing... that was an amazing kick. That was an amazing kick. Ooh, Alarak in a tough spot. KLA with the solid pulls to avoid any more CC. I guess 13 is online for Kugelblitz, so the red team on the right side. See what they're picking up. Burning Beetles. This is a Beetle and Ubrak. Phenomenal. Oh, good pull on the Lily. Following up with a light bomb, but I think they might have died before the light bomb even popped off there. So that is another sad, unfortunate, untimely end for Lily there. Oh, a good drag into a boop again. Sees Moradin. Oh, 60 HP. Oh my goodness. Oh, dies to a Junkrat grenade. I should have gone over level 10. So on the left for Moradin, you got Avatar. Hanzo, you have one of his big arrows. It's the stun one. Both of them are called something arrow. You got Jugs from Lily. That is Isolation for the hacker. Valkyrie for the Valkyrie, Cassia. Oh, hello. Aggressive rotation from Anubarak. Potentially. Yeah, I was just stopped there by Cassia. Forcing out a web. Right side you got a light bomb for Anduin. I always call this Beyblade, so I forget the name of it. Riptire for Junkrat. Bunker for Blaze. Counter-Strike for Alarak. And Web for Anubarak. Yeah, yes. And yeah, entry got Alarak, yeah. The Alarak and the Junkrat combo. Oh, big arrow onto 2 members. And blinded and Valkyried, but they got caught on the hedge. Defensive light bomb there. KLA rooting to try and get out. But can't pull themselves to safety. I think that's a dead Anduin. Oh, Tizo Paco looking for more. Stuns Entropy and Nog. Nog was almost got away, but then got killed by the end of the fen from Cassia. Another 2-person stun. That is a dead Anubarak. 3-for-0 trade in favor of Heavy Hitterz. Oh my gosh, I was like, why did Moradin get so tiny? I've been in zoomed out mode for a little bit. Sorry, team. Actually, no, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. My husband is dead. Okay. Heavy Hitterz picking up that bot camp. Putting some pressure in that bot lane. Both teams approaching 16 pretty quick. Heavy Hitterz channeling. I think they're probably going to get this Dragonite moored in there. Tizo Paco in the Dragonite. While the rest of the team pushes in bot. 16's online. For both teams. Aggressive burrow from Brandon. Cleanse out from Lily. Cassia walking away. Light Bomb unfortunately doesn't connect, but oh my gosh, the Valkyrie does, but KLA on those poles. Big stun arrow onto 2, 3, another pole, into Alarak, into a counter strike. Cassia almost got that kill. And then it went wrong in credit. It was going great until it went wrong, you know? Like, wow. So 16's. Yeah, we've got Jumpy McJumpy with the Moradin build. 2, that's not the second pole, it is, yeah, we've got 2 poles from Anduin. Oh, hello. Another good cleanse. Oh, just too much damage there. Jugs came out. But that was a 4v2 situation there, good rotation. So while this has been happening, I suppose potentially that happened because the tank was in the DK. But Heavy Hitterz did get that top fort there with the DK. But Kugelblitz fought back by making some progress down in the bottom lane. Tizo is rotating here. Aggressive rotation maybe from Moradin, but 2 of his team are dead right now. The hacker, the offlaners are offlaning. You know, they're doing their thing up there. Oh, another big arrow. Yeah, coordination here coming out. 2 members of our team stunned. Defensive burrow, light bomb, trying to stop everything. Cassia's in a cocoon. The hacker's down. The blue team, another kill by Alarak. Counter strike coming out from Alarak. Moradin is not letting Alarak do things, but Alarak's still got a kill on Hanzo. Cassia low, trying to pick off a Nubarak, and that's so far 2-for-0 trade in favor of Kugelblitz. Or bearing down on the spot. Keep. Oh, look at that. A happy family in the bunker. I love to see it.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
Yeah, looking to end here. The hacker's up in 2 seconds. Good silence. Good stun. Just the chain CC on that Moradin. Moradin did not have a chance there. I think that is probably gonna be game. Drag out from the hacker. Light bomb. Dodged with a burrow. Isolation on Alarak after pulling the hacker. Pulls on 9%. That's an Anubarak down. And GG, well played. Game 1 going over to Kugelblitz. Alright. Let me actually... Oh, game summary. What are we doing? Yeah, my window capture's just... having a bad time. Seems like. Okay, here are the numbers. Oh, as expected. Alarak, 9 kills, 1 death. Top hero damage in the game. Game's only 13 minutes. Nice and clean, concise. No messing around there. Junkrat, 6 kills, 3 deaths. Who we got on the... Yeah, 15k soak by the hacker. Almost 17k soak by Blaze. Poor Lily, going 0 for 4. That panda was targeted. I'm not seeing anything, like, out of the ordinary over here, but to be fair, I only dabble in Alarak, so I can't really comment on that build. And then Beetles Beatles and Nubarak. Beatles and Nubarak. Curious about that one. Okay, so let's go over to the map. Looks like heavy hitters are picking this next map. Just gotta find out where we're going. Alterac Pass. Okay. Big old map. Uh-oh, there's gonna be an ad in 57 seconds. Can I run it now? Let's see. Let's run one now real quick. During the downtime. Yeah, it's one of the Alterac builds, yeah. I'm used to taking the W one. Or the one that's centered around the W a bit more for melee. Okay, Alterac Pass. Okay, if you're just joining us, it's heroic division game, best of 3. Heavy hitters against Kugelblitz. Kugelblitz banning out Sky Temple and Cursed Hollow. Heavy hitters banning out Battlefield of Eternity and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Kugelblitz picked, they won the coin toss, went for map pick and picked Dragonshire, where they won. And game 2, map pick by heavy hitters, and we're going to Alterac Pass. Hopefully this ad sees us through a little bit, and we can get back into the action when people aren't stuck in an ad break. Somebody in draft chat. Sorry, I had to get the Lily picker out of here. Poor Lily. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's fine Sunday, and I hope your weeks go well too. I know Monday sucks, but I hope it's kind on you. Oh wow, okay, so the ad didn't do anything. Great. I had to run another one anyway. Thanks, Twitch. Hi, Anno. Welcome, welcome. My usual alerts and sound effects and stuff are on pause just while I cast NGS. I'm also on a 30-second delay as per NGS rules, so if you're saying stuff to me and I don't reply until later, or I miss it entirely, I apologize. I still care about you. Still care about you. Just letting the lobby know I'm waiting for an ad. I don't really want to get into, like, people love seeing draft, right? I don't want to skip a big part of the draft. You could probably go in right about now, yeah. Okay. Get into this draft for Alterac. Wish I could just turn ads off completely, especially for things like this. I assume heavy hitters will ban the Alarak, but who knows? Probably have some kind of, I assume they have like a little bit of a plan. Of course, both teams going into draft knowing their opponents. Welcome back from the ads. Sorry about that. Just getting into draft though. You didn't miss a thing. Kugelblitz thinking on this first one. Still the Gary ban. Okay, okay. I'm curious to see if bans will change from game 1 to 2. Often teams don't pivot, which is fine. Yep, so sticking to the Probius ban there. And you also only have so many bans, right? You can't ban out the whole freaking roster. As much as I wish you could sometimes. You just gotta pick, like, the worst of the two. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, we need to ban this or this or this. You're like, right, which one is the biggest threat? Okay, we'll just take that out, I guess. And then we'll try and handle the one that ends up getting picked. So in this case, it might be the Alarak again. So the Alarak does get banned out by heavy hitters this time. Saying no to that. Did go 9 for 1 in game 1, causing a lot of problems. The Alarak pull into the Junkrat satchel boot was amazing. And Kugelblitz banning out Hogger, obviously on this map. Getting that camp on cooldown. Hogger's pretty good at that, I hear. Alright. Kaylee locking in that Anduin, staying on that pick. Guilty spot locking the Brightwing. Obviously, Global's on this map because it's massive. Tend to give you an advantage, so picking up that Brightwing as the healer. Good to see. Teaser Packer sticking on that Muradin, which I assume, one assumes is a comfort pick. Honestly, really solid tank. Really solid all-arounder. I don't think you can really go wrong with him most of the time. We're going to see on this side. Deviation from the Nubrak, maybe? Junkrat being picked up. So this time the Junkrat gets picked up by Anti-Entropy because the Alarak ban. So I wonder what Nog is going to pick then, because they were the Junkrat in the last game on Dragon Show. Rexar being banned out. Okay. Lime, if you're still in the chat, who plays Rexar on Kugelblitz? I'm not used to seeing a Rexar ban on anything other than Braxis and Dragon Show. And a Tracer ban. I wonder if that's for Foos, maybe? They played Hanzo last time, right? Oh, I should have paid attention to what build Foos went. The damage on the side of heavy hitters last game was Cassia and Hanzo. It's a foul set, so 2 globals on the side of heavy hitters. The hacker is still on the table. Whereabouts pick and blaze this time, so we're gonna see a different offlaner for Arcane and a different DPS for Nog. So Arcane picking up the hacker who has that global presence, and Nog picking the Hanzo this time. So there's similar heroes, if not the same heroes, being picked or shuffled around who's playing them. And Fuse has this last pick here. Nova. Damn. Damn. Got a Nova pick. This Nova macro on Alterac Pass is a bribe situation. Is that? Yeah, good luck, have fun. Absolutely, both teams. See what happens. No swaps. Nobody swapped any picks. They are playing as locked. Alright. Stitches and Anduin combo. How did I even miss? How did I even miss that it was a Stitches Anduin combo? Wow. Wow, I'm cooked. I'm cooked, chat. Because that could be a Gorge Pole situation, which is so fun to do. As an Anduin player, that's so fun to do. Anyway, on the left side, on the blue team, on Heavy Hitters, we have Whereabouts on Blaze, Foos on Nova, Xanthanarium on Falstad, Goatley Spark on Brightwing, and Tiso Paco on Moradin. On the right side, on the red team, we have Nog on Hanzo, KLA on Anduin, Arcane on Dahaka, Brandon on Stitches, and who did I miss? Oh, Anti-Entropy on Junkrat. I'm excited to see how this Nova plays out. I always get mixed up and think bribes at 1. It's a 4. Okay, and blue team splitting it off to their lanes. First hook of the game missed, but you miss 100% of the hooks you don't hook, so Tizo Paco aggressively jumping over there. That's 4 members of the red team going after him. Gets a speed boost from Brightwing, and it ain't no problem. Scatter build from Hanzo this time. Okay, that all-important camp is up. Both teams. So Junkrat for Kugelblitz gonna start that one. We might have to have like a combo Falstad Nova for the minute. Picking up the camp for Heavy Hitters. Hello, Ninja. Ooh, Blaze caught out here. Great drag from the hacker. Good placement of a satchel. Unfortunately, the Brightwing teleport did not land in time, so that is 1 dead Blaze. Good satchel. His jump's down right now. Or wasn't. Bowser coming up for the rotation. Blaze is back up, returning to top lane. Red team have 4 for a second. Hook and a boot. Tizo Paco on low health but jumping in. Ooh, Falstad. Nah, all good. Both teams walk away unscathed. Nova is not picking bribe, right? That's the... Ooh, Junkrat getting picked out. Saves himself, no problem. Barrel roll. Yes, still might be dead there, unfortunately. That is 1 dead bird from a good rotation by Junkrat. Yeah, so the level 4 for Nova's rapid projection. Rather than the bribe. Camp's back up. Red team getting on that. Already. We've got the 2 globals in the top lane. Brightwing's just holding it down. Night time. Blue team starting their siege camp just a little bit later. So red team get theirs out first. They're also about half a level ahead, so they're going to hit 7. A little bit before Heavy Hitters. Yeah, level 7's online now. Blue team backing up a little bit. Desperate Prayer. Picked up by Anduin. Oh, Teaser Paco. No problem. Dodges the root from Anduin there. I think that would have been the only problem. Is a root. Seven's online for both teams. Here is what those are. Ooh, good stun out onto Stitches. Getting some damage in there. Stalling the rotation. Ooh, that is so much damage out onto Junkrat in such a short space of time with that Nova. That makes for one dead rubbish rodent for 12 seconds. Blue team looking to push their advantage a little bit. Get some channel time on the objective. Looking for another kill there. Both teams get rooted. Brandon gets a good hook on Falstad to stall the channel on the objective. Oh my gosh, rotation there from Dahaka. Kind of making Nova's day a little bit worse. Good hook onto Guilty Spark. Tizo backing up. Moradin getting a cleanse from right wing. Belstad's super low. Stitch is super low, but nobody goes down. Belstad's mid for blue team, just trying to equalize the XP. Both teams almost at 10, pretty much dead even on XP there. Junkrat taking a lot of damage. Oh wow, the hacker taking a lot of damage. He goes down. And it's looking a bit precarious for Stitches too. Good body blocks there by Tizo. 2-0 trade in favor of Heavy Hitters. And their level 10s are online. So we got Bunker, Triple Tap, Blink Heal, Gust. And Moradin's thinking about it. First objective going over to Heavy Hitters. That's Avatar. Oh, looking for a pick. Onto Nog, it's triple tap, but the structure's gonna save him. Oh, Guilty Sparking a bad luck. Trying to dodge the balls. Stitches actually picks out. Stitches picks out the Moradin. Forces the Avatar, and there also was a rocket right there. Ooh, arrow misses, unfortunately. Falstad, I think, was looking for an aggressive gust potentially, but then gusted away. There's quite a few down. A few ults down. So ults on the red side for Kugelblitz, Gorge, Light Bomb, Rocket Ride, Isolation, and I should probably know the name of this, Dragon's Arrow. But I feel like all of his abilities are just called Dragon's Arrow, so, you know. Okay, so blue team got what? Bottom wall cannon towers, they've got mid wall cannon towers, top wall cannon towers. Yep, definitely head on structures. Nova knows what they're up to. That Junkrat. The thing is, with Nova, I feel like as levels continue, Junkrat's health is just like too short for Nova. Has a boss fight going on down here. That was a Gorge into a Light Bomb. I think that was Gust as well. Boss is at half health, but neither team get it. That's a Rocket Ride somewhere. Onto Nova. Oh, Hawk out onto Moradin, but he's obviously got his Dwarf Toss, no problem. I'll check. Junkrat has Rocket ridden to the top lane. Falstad is flying to the top lane. And red team's camp getting cleared up mid. While Blaze picks up another camp for heavy hitters mid. Okay, right wing is TP top. Immediately made it a 2v1 there. So Junkrat going down. Nova into Junkrat, hey? Rough. For Junkrat. 13's online for heavy hitters, and now online for Kugelblitz. Just in time for this objective. Okay, onto Tizo. Gorge out onto Tizo. Pull. It's Muradin though. That was a Dragon Arrow and a Light Bomb, and he still gets out. That is a lot of ults to not get a kill there, especially over the objective. Bright Wing super low. Blink heals out. A essence being used by the hacker, now getting out, despite being super low there. That's a rocket ride. Hanzo gets stunned. Falstad looking to take some damage, as does Brightwing, forcing out the gust. He was on 150 HP there. Two members of the blue team rooted. Oh, that friendly hook was... Oh, man, that was tough. That was a good turnaround there by blue team. 2-0 trade in favor of heavy hitters. Gonna get some channel time on this objective. Junkrat has gone bot to soak, it looks like, for Kugelblitz. And that is a Falstad matching the Junkrat. Just trying to keep lanes upright. It's a big old balance. I think Kugelblitz might be giving this objective. Heavy hitters are going to have 16 very soon too, which is a bit of a tough spot. That's another hook gorge onto Moradin. I don't know... I mean, his avatar's down. No, it's not. It's up. Is he gonna get out of it again? No, not with a second hook, he won't. Okay. That's a big investment, isn't it, to try and kill that Moradin, though? Generally. Because they used... What was it? The first time they used, like, 4 ults. And he got away. But if it's just him by himself with avatar, then you can totally get him. So second objective going over to heavy hits as well, but they are down on Moradin for 15 seconds. They have their 16s online. Here is what those are. There was a hook out onto Falstad, who does an aggressive gust. KLA trying to defensive light bomb, but does go down to the Nova. Blue team do have 16s here, so I think it's a tough shout for red team to make anything happen to this. I think that was a really good gust. Stitch is getting out, but it's a 2-0 trade in favor of heavy hitters, and they do secure a fort mid, fort bot, fort top is probably gone, and red team are closing in on that 16. Rotation here up onto the hacker. Looks like you use your essence too. Goes to dig, but gets just immediately stunned by Blaze. Perfect timing. And that is, yeah, one dead to hacker there. Hook out onto Blaze, into a gorge. KLA always on those pulls. Perfect timing. Big arrow to stop the support. Blaze going down. Light bomb out. Just to try and stop Muradin. Really good safety gust there. Tizo getting out by popping avatar. Triple tap gust was kind of insane. Yeah, never in my life would I expect triple tap value in heroic. Yep, Foos is making it happen. Oh, that's a boop. Tizo Paco ending up in the face of Stitches there. Who pulls Falstad. Tizo maybe going down to a rocket ride. No, Hanzo finishes him off. The combo of those two Overwatch characters. The entire team is slowed. Falstad taking out Hanzo. Stitch is trying to bring the Falstad back. And that means Brightwing, potentially. No, she TPs on 200 HP. Foos is running interference. Oh, Brightwing. Oh. Oh no. So 3 for 1 exchange there in favor of Kugelblitz. Both teams doing their chores. Picking up that camp mid. Yeah, that rocket ride. That rocket ride did so much damage there, and then it just needed a Hanzo basic attack to finish. 2 members of Heavy Hitters are still down. Falcel's coming back up in 3 seconds. Brightwing in like 12. Red team trying to get the objective started. The hacker circling top obviously has a global. Faustad uses his global to get over here. Junkrat making a fashionable entrance, gets stunned by Muradin. There's so much damage. Junkrat's health bar can't take it. Especially with Stitches picking up that gorge. 2 members of Kugelblitz going down. That's Anduin and Junkrat. They're health bars, man. Especially into Nova. As the game goes on. Oh, Faustad picking off the Hanzo too off screen. Sorry, I'm looking at this. The slowest retreat, because Stitches is literally slowed by absolutely everything, including the mud, because of the map mechanic. 4 for nothing trade in favor of Heavy Hitters. Doing really well at picking fights around the objective and winning them. Because if they get this, this will be the 3rd objective going over to Heavy Hitters, and they're looking to add a boss to that equation as well. Level 20's online for Heavy Hitters. What do we got? Rewind for Nova. Love it. Yeah, Gust upgrade. Rewind for Moradin. Blink heal upgrade. Blue team looking to rotate on this Dahaka. Forces out the isolation, but does get utterly exploded, which means blue team get the objective. Don't quite start the boss in time, unfortunately, but they do have level 20. And an objective coming up here. Level 20 is not quite online for Kugelblitz for this defense either. It's going to be a tough one. Boss cleared in bot lane. I love this. Every time I like move the camera, I feel like Junkrat boops himself into frame. He is fashion. He is fashion. Poke down, get some minion, unfortunately. Level 20s. Yeah, red team just kind of holding off because they are down to Hacker and they are down 20s. 20s now online. Stun out from Blaze onto Muradin. Sorry, onto Stitches, and then Muradin immediately... Stitches immediately eats Muradin after he jumps to follow up. Gets booped. Somehow doesn't die. Blue team back him up and they get 2 kills. How did that happen? Oh my goodness. Hook out onto Tizo, who has popped Avatar. A root onto Blaze, a light bomb onto the Hacker, desperate prayer keeping the Hacker up too, but that is all Anduin can do, and I think that is probably game over to Heavy Hitters. Yeah, GG, well played. Game 2 going over to Heavy Hitters. Okay, the numbers. Oh, Hanzo dying 5 times, the Hacker dying 5 times are really solid rotations just to get picks. Seems to always pay off. The hot gorging onto the Muradin. I think that was really tough. I think it was really tough and it cost a lot of ults. But I'm sure it was hard to get anybody else. Like, that entire blue team's pretty mobile. If you hook gorge, like Brightwing has Blink, Falsad's got his barrel roll, Nova's got a bunch of clones. It's a bit of a tall order. You need this Muradin build? Here you go. It's just Dwarf Toss build. Yeah, so Moradin, Dwarf Block at 1, Reverberation at 4, Heavy Impact at 7, Avatar, Bronzebeard Rage, which is the best. He has the best Bronzebeard Rage in the game. Dwarf Launch and Rewind. And I'm being pulled into the other lobby, but these are the talents, chat. Let's go over to the map. Alright, so where are we going? What do we got? We got Baraxis. Who picked this? Exciting best of 3, hey? 1 game apiece. I'm just getting players in the lobby now. Alright, and this was picked by Kugelblitz. Yeah, I know, I agree. You see that quite often. It's honestly incredibly fun. That build is incredibly fun, and yeah, Skullcracker is pretty good. It just depends how long you can last to be able to, whether or not to pick Skullcracker, if you know what I mean. Because you obviously need to exist in their face for a hot minute. Because you need to get several basic attacks off to get that stun. So it's like, if you pick it and you're just going to get blown up, then you're kind of wasting your level 7. Hey Rodney, also hey Snuff, hey Anna, Boreal, hi, thank you for the follows. Psycha and Kavkavar, if I'm saying your name right, and Calamancy. Hope everybody's doing good. Sleepy Sunday. Looks like everything is right, I can say. We ready? Pre-rolls off for half an hour. We should be okay. We should not get caught in an ad. We should be okay. One team's ready. We're just waiting for the other one. Also, the air conditioning in my house is still broken. And I've had my office door closed this whole time. Obviously. And I am slowly transitioning from a solid to a gas. Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome to Heroic Best of 3 Heavy Hitters against Kugelblitz. They are 1 game apiece. We've been to Dragonshire, we've been to Alterac Pass, and now we are at Brax's Holdout, thanks to Kugelblitz, who picked the map. See if bans change. I mean, they did, Heavy Hitters did ban Rexar on Alterac, I think. Which is interesting for me, because I usually don't see... I see Rexar bans on Brax's Holdout and Dragonshire. Usually, right? Hey, my F ban. Who plays my F? Chat. Who plays my F on Heavy Hitters? Heavy Hitters sticking with that Probius first. Ban for Nog, as Lime Boss tells me. The wonderful Lime Boss. The boss of Lime. Alarak, yep. Honestly, that performance from Anti-Entropy just looks second nature. Yeah, fun games indeed. Hell yeah. Okay, second ban. Is it gonna... Oh, Mephisto. Okay. Funds plays my F. Okay. It's his play name is F-U-Z. Is Funds not a different person? Am I dumb? Garrosh gets picked, of course, because Kugelblitz swapped out the Garrosh first ban for the Maiev first ban. So then Tizo gets Garrosh. KLA picking up Malfurion and the Chromie. I love playing Chromie on this map. So Nog locking in the Chromie KLA on the Malfurion instead of the Anduin. Looking forward to seeing that. I can't hit Moonfire for love nor money. Oh, you had a name change funds just to make it confusing for me. Great, good. So that's a personal attack on me, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. I guess I call you funds now instead of foos. Whereabouts locking in the Hogger, so that is the off lane for heavy hitters locked in, and then Xanthanarium locking in Zul'jin. Ah, you lost a letter and then CCL got killed? That's the law. Wait, are you taking CCL getting killed as a your fault thing? Because that's don't be that hard on yourself, man. But that whole situation absolutely sucked. Brightwing being banned. Final ban from Kugelblitz is that old Brightwing, and then the Stitches getting banned out from heavy hitters. So they did not want Brandon playing that again. Genji being picked up by Anti-Entropy. Let's go. I mean, there's no Anduin Light Bomb to go with that because we got Malfurion and Brandon picking up, going back to the Anubrak. So the Anubrak was the first, I think, they picked that in Dragon Show, didn't they? First map. Cocoon onto Zul'jin's pretty nice. I mean, Cocoon onto Garrosh is pretty nice. I mean, there is no other character in the game, I feel like, that is as menacing as just Garrosh walking at you. One's picking up the Zarya, let's go. And then the Lily coming back. Drunk Unicorn, I missed you. You picked Lily in game 1 and then they kicked you out. And now you're back with Lily. Let's go. Oh, you meant when, not then. Okay, no problem, no problem. I gotcha. Okay, so final pick coming from Arcane on the side of Kugelblitz. Let's see. Blaze, yep. Okay, so Blaze versus Hogger matchup in the off lane for Braxis, but Genji obviously really solid on this map because he can just make it a 2v1 top really easily. Let's see, I'm excited to see the Zarya. Always excited to see the Lily. I'm sorry, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Let's get into it. I hit that button too soon. Whoops. Malfurion roots on a Chromie. That could be upsetting, couldn't it? That could be very upsetting. And is it gonna be Expulsion Zone for the point on Braxis, or is it gonna be Graviton for the Wombo?
Facility powering up.
We're about to begin.
Okay. For the third and final time tonight, on the right side on the red team on Kugelblitz, you have Nog, again, I hope I'm saying your name right, on Chromie, KLA on Malfurion, Brandon on Anubrak, Anti-Entropy on Genji, and Arcane on Blaze. And on the left side on the blue team on Heavy Hitters, we have Drunk Unicorn on the Lily, Xanthanarium on the Zul'jin, Paco on Garrosh, Buns on Zarya, and last but not least, whereabouts on Hogger. Was that a Zul'jin voice line? Just him laughing? Nice sleepy route out, but Brandon, oh, gets finished off by a Zarya Q. Garrosh down to 300 HP there. Chromie sees you, Garrosh. Oh, Garrosh throws funds at Chromie. I need some Benny Hill music. Oh, Blaze is rotating. Did funds go too far? Nah, funds is fine. Ooh, stun doesn't connect. gets thrown by Tizo, because of course he doesn't have a get out of jail free card now, because the charge is gone. Anubrak burrowing down onto Lily. Oh, poor Lily. She's okay, guys. She's still alive and kicking right now, but okay, Genji doing the Genji thing. Rotating. It's not really a 2v1 though. His Blaze is backed up a little bit. Heavy hitters picking up their bruiser camp. Genji obviously knows, but Tizo's there. They're also picking up their siege camp too. While Kugelblitz trying to pick up their bruiser camp as well. In terms of camp clear, I mean, heavy hitters I think is better than Kugelblitz. By better I mean like faster, I guess. That's a time-trapped funds. I don't think they quite had the damage to finish funds though, because Chromie was finishing off that camp. Well, having said that, yep, no. Both teams' camps are marching down the lanes. That's a great burrow from Anubrak there onto a sleeping Zul'jin because of the root, and Garrosh unfortunately took a nap there as well because of sleepy roots. Before... Oh, 63 HP, Garrosh. Neither Genji nor Garrosh going down there. Red team are channeling the objective right now. It looks like a Blaze is doing a little bit of out off-laning currently. Haga not looking too great on the health. Chuck onto a Nubarak. Zul'jin just eating him alive there. Those burrow out, no problem. Level 4's online for both teams. What we got? Beetle build again for Anub. Oh, Zul'jin getting blown up by Chromie. Oh, nice. Anubrak following up there, but the Garrosh throw. Damn. 2-0 trade in favor of Kugelblitz. Yeah, 3v2 in the bot lane. Genji looking to do the thing. Julie. Rotate, cap this. Jump over, see if they can kill this. I don't know if Blaze has got any buttons, but whereabouts is just chilling. And the first objective of the game goes over to Kugelblitz. They're also closer to 7 by about half-ish a level. Oh, hello. Are we looking to get some kills on the rotation? Oh, good shield from Zarya there. Means that Zul'jin did not get caught out on that particular occasion, but Anubrak is just living in the backline there. Level 7's almost online for Kugelblitz, pushing with their wave top. Chromie is the one clearing bot right now for them. Genji gets out no problem. Level 7's online, and Garrosh is in a precarious position. Don't know though. It's just Genji and Anubrak. I think Garrosh is fine. What 7s we got? Oh, nice time trap. Good throw though. Garrosh saving him, and then throwing Genji. But that might have not been the best play because Genji blew up Zul'jin with a deflect. Ooh. Oro out from a Nubrak, followed by a root with Genji on top of him, and that'll be a dead Garrosh. Slowing sands from Chromie. Lens online for Lily. Some of it looks pretty normal, right? By normal, I mean, like, standard. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't comment on Hogger. I never play Hogger. So that build, I feel like you don't see that, but whoever's more educated in chat can tell us about that. Genji getting thrown, but he's like, oh hell no, I'm coming back. Then he's like, never mind, that's a bit too much damage, I'm leaving. Slowing Sands to cut off the retreat. Both teams doing their chores. Got Garish covering top lane for heavy hitters right now. Rest of the team get the camp, and then Kugelblitz. It's Moradin and Chromie at the minute. Doing their bruiser camp there. There's a camp already out for heavy hitters in bot. Genji and Anubarak trying to stall that. Nice route onto Lily with some follow-up CC, and that poor panda is gone. Nice throw by Tizo with the shield from Funds, though, and that means that Chromie's down. So 1-for-1 trade. Level 10's online for Kugelblitz, but obviously they're down. Our players 4v4, 3v3 in bot right now. Big jump onto Tizo. KLA Tranquility. Genji finishes off the Garrosh and is looking for more. Okay, Ninja usually go trade build. Fair enough. Fair enough. So got that level 10 advantage on the side of Kugelblitz right now. Garrosh down for 10 seconds. Our team got a camp pushing in bot. Level 10s for Kugelblitz. It's Tranquility, Slowing Sands, Cocoon, Bunker, and X-Strike. Genji just completed his Q quest. Daria completed their Q quest a while ago. Hot minute ago. Oops, sorry. Crazy camera. Oh, wow. Also crazy camera. Level 10's online for both of them. Genji is in. Forcing the jugs out from Lily. Brandon capping the point. Ah, so it is expulsion zone from Funds. Which I was kind of thinking it would be. Looks like Tizo's got Decimate, which is incredible. I love Decimate so much. Genji picking up a counter kill on Lily. Again, poor Lily. I feel like Lily's getting bullied. Throw onto a Nubrak, who burrows back in. X-Strike on the backline, forcing out the Tastingo. Immediate cocoon on that though, but Genji does go down. Time trap, slowing sounds on Buns. Walks away, no problem. We're looking like level 10s on the side of heavy hitters. Decimate, expulsion zone. Jugs, Tastingo, and that shockwave, right? Yep. Nice expulsion zone. That is a very dead Chromie. Right before objective. So second objective of the game going over to Kugelblitz. Blue team with these kills, with this scaling that they've gotten, have caught up a little bit. Actually quite a bit in XP. So 3 members of Kugelblitz defending the blue team's push top. Sorry. This objective went over to heavy hitters, not Kugelblitz. My bad. Sorry. I'm mixing up colors. Heavy hitters do get the first fort of the game. Looking to get the second fort of the game too. Another expulsion zone. That one didn't quite turn out. Throw onto Blaze. Pops the bunker. Hogger's rotated here too. These two are in a bad spot. Great cocoon onto Hogger to stop that. Was that no control? Or was that just a spin? Oh, Genji shows up and just a goodbye Garrosh. Anubarak really trying to keep Hogger in range of that structure and does so. 2-for-0 trade in favor of Kugelblitz. Level 13's online for them as well. And they are going for boss with the space that they've created and the level advantage. I mean, blue team's really close to 13. And they do have expulsion zone. Yeah. Yeah. That is why you pick expulsion zone. So Funds just essentially single-handedly stealing the boss there out from under Kugelblitz's nose. Zul'jin popping the Tastingo does get the kill on KLA, but goes down himself. Lily gets saved by a throw, but not really because Genji's coming in. Never mind. Blinding Wind onto Genji saves the panda's life. Saves the panda's life. Okay, so that boss is marching down bot lane into Kugelblitz's business. Heavy hitters don't push with it. They opt to get their camp. They are down Zul'jin. Second thought of the game going over to heavy hitters.
Beacons are recharging. The Zerg are growing agitated.
The Zerg are growing agitated. Yeah, Fonz is too good. Yep. That was a perfect use of Expulsion Zone. It was just so good. That's a throw out to Chromie. Chromie doesn't want to be there. Hogger gets in the middle of it. This is Pop's Jugs to try and keep Garrosh alive. X-Strike out. 2 members of the red team in a time trap there, I think, to try and save themselves a little bit of damage. Burrow out from Anubarak gets cleansed by Lili onto the Zul'jin immediately. Oh, man. Hogger going down to that pure, like, gnome rage of Chromie. And red team looking for some more off of this. Tizo throwing Anubarak in. Both tanks actually go down. Genji looking to finish off Zul'jin, but shielding from Fonz is just a little bit too much. Tazdingo popped. Blaze going in. Pops the bunker. Really trying to capitalize and get some kills. Expulsion Zone on the side of the bunker. 3 members of the team. Oh my gosh, Blaze is on 98 HP and Fonz is trying to go for it. Probably going to rotate onto the Genji. Never mind. Genji turns around and kills the Zul'jin, gets the reset on the E, and then just leaves. Sweet. All the while, that camp from blue team has been pushing, but Blaze is going to clear that up now. 16's online for red team. Low, like what? Okay, final cut. Quantum Overdrive, Moonlit Harmony, Epicenter, Thermal Projection. Sweet. Yeah, so you'd expect to see red team try and force something here because they are 16. They have that talent advantage. Expulsion Zone coming out there. It's interesting to see how the Anubarak E interacts with the Expulsion Zone. His Unstoppable obviously only lasts for like a second or whatever. Red team looking to get the blue team's front line here. Tizo slept, decimate him, but goes down. And there's a cocoon here onto Hogger. On the inside of Slowing Sands, but it is Hogger, so he can E away. Chugs is coming out. Anubarak and Genji all over that Hogger. Really good charge from Blaze forcing out the Tazdingo. Really good unstop on Zul'jin. Stops Genji from dying there. The Chromie time trap, really good. Oh dear lord. They obviously, red team obviously still have that 16 advantage. This is a heavy hitters objective though. Marching down this bot lane. Looks like Garrosh for blue team is going top. 16's online. 4 heavy hitters now. It is a Q build, Zul'jin. Didn't notice that until now, forgive me. Okay, so only some keep damage. The Kugelblitz. Blue team's still ahead on structures. Blue team are looking to go and get this boss right now. I don't think red team know at all. They're getting their camps. Boss pops. Blue team getting their other camps as well. So they got boss off the board getting their camps. Red team have got their camps. It's all chores. It's all chores over here. Do your chores, kids. Red team are clearing that boss pretty high up into the lane, so they are on both teams equal talent here. Good cleanse onto Tizo, into the throw, into the jugs. They're desperately trying to kill this Garrosh, but he's just not going down at all. Lily got cocooned, but I still saw the Jugs animation. Was she still healing while she was cocooned? Or was it just like a visual bug? Anyway, Garrosh goes down. So far, 1-for-1 trade between the two teams. Oh! Really great burrow from Anubarak, followed up with the Genji, means a dead Zorjin. So 2-for-1 trade in favor of Kugelblitz. Meanwhile, Hogger was trying to do some stuff to this keep. Push the camp all the way up, but might pay for it with his life. I don't know though. It's a Hogger. It's a Hogger. Oh, great route. KLA, great route. Forces out the shockwave, but the body block from Genji. Hogger goes down right there. I could only dream of rooting like that on Malfurion. I swear. I am absolute garbo with that healer. Okay, Duberek cleared that that camp in top lane for Kugelblitz. Blaze is in a little bit of a pickle. Like, this is a precarious situation, but I'm sure he's fine. Because blue team see all of red team in top lane now. So Blaze left, yeah, okay. We're just trading off channels until heavy hitters are at full strength with Hogger back. This is an aggressive rotation from Kugelblitz. They're gonna get 20 during this. 20's on Lion. Hogger's coming back. Everything out onto the Garrosh again. Jugs out. Genji thrown into the back line by Garrosh. Zul'jin webbed. Garrosh still alive. Doesn't mind at all. Bunker popped. Taz Dingo popped. Nobody goes down. Red team does have level 20 advantage though. Slowing Sands is going to make it hard for them to push it in to the point. 3-person stun out from Blaze. Genji jumping into the back line. KLA just has a Garrosh on her for some reason, right? Garrosh is just heckling the Malfurion. Shockwave out onto 2 members of Kugelblitz. Oh my gosh, 50 HP on the Hogger, but does go down. During that, Funds does finish off the Genji. 2-person stun from Blaze. Garrosh shucks Funds to safety. Poor old Lily. Garrosh going for another nap. And that is an expulsion zone. That's 2 circles of a Venn diagram in lane right there. Oh, nice cleanse onto the Zul'jin to prevent the burrow, but only 1 cleanse from Lily, right? So the stun follow-up from Blaze does mean a dead Zul'jin. Aggressive rotation here from Anubarak, all the while with their objective pushing. Zarya being webbed, surrounded, encased in Slowing Sands, and she will fall to Chromie. All of this done with a level 20 advantage, right? Oh lord, good cleanse. My gosh, what Tizo has walked away from on Garrosh is absolutely wild. Like, I can't fathom. I cannot fathom. They are going to have 20. And Zul'jin's almost back up. So they might be able to defend this. I am not sure though. If they die now. That's a rough one. Hogger going down there. Tizo going down. With a 3/4 strength Zergwave. I think that is game 3. I think. Zul'jin back. Lily having some trouble over there. Fast feet, it is. GG, well played. That's game 3 and the series going over to Kugelblitz. What a way to start the season. Lily, I think you did great, gal. 120k healing to Melf's 115k. At least Lily's got the numbers now, right? At least she's got the numbers now. Blaze going for 6 for... Oh, Blaze didn't die? Damn. Damn. Yeah, good game, both teams. Blaze out-soaking the Hogger by about 6k. Talents we got. Mistweaver at 20. Man, the Garrosh throws Unrivaled Strength at 1, and then Wrecking Ball now throws 2 closest enemies at 20. There was some crazy Garrosh play. For sure. Pretty standard Genji build. Beetle build again with Cocoon. That's it. For those Anubarak lovers out there, you're allowed to play Beetle build now. Brandon said so. Lovely. Okay, map screen, I guess. Here we go. Oh, perfect. And an ad is starting in a minute. An ad is starting in a minute. That's probably a good time to end. So before I get cut off from this freaking ad, I will say GG, well played to everybody. Thank you for giving me the honor of casting this. It's been a hot minute, and this was a very, very fun series to cast. I think I'm the last cast for the day. Let me check. Yes, I am. So I can't really send us anywhere because nobody else is casting NGS. Don't think. And I have a 30-second delay. I'm good, you'll keep them beetles. Let's see. Nope. I think that's going to be it. This has been Heroes of the Storm, Heavy Hitters, and Kugelblitz. I've been Psychopaths. You've been awesome. Peace.